Hey, good morning, Michael and Shell. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Hey, thank you guys again for touching base and obviously your inquiry on our 2017 Isuzu MUX, the LSM, sitting here in front of me for only 33,990 drive away, with a touch over 117,000 Ks on the clock as it sits. So, pretty awesome car. I'll take you through the whole thing in as much detail as I can in this video. Obviously, I know you guys have bought from us before, but obviously Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. So I'm currently at 235 Mulgrave Road. We've got another yard up at 77 Mulgrave Road. You can see our Toyota Lexus showrooms up the hill there. And as you can see, we are literally jam-packed here at the moment. So it means we sell a bit over 200 cars a month. And it makes us about the second biggest pre-owned yard for Toyota in all of Australia. So it means we get some pretty awesome cars just like this MUX. Like I said, was previously government owned. I'll go through all the service history in just a second with you. Did just give it a quick chamois. We've had some pretty hectic rain and it is about to start raining again, so I'm going to try and make this as quick as I can for you. To start off with, so 2 keys, so central locking on that one, and then of course the blank MUX Isuzu one there as well. So 2 keys with this one, all working perfectly as well. From the bonnet, so just going to give you a quick little look across. Obviously that price is drive away, so it's your stamps, it's your transfers, it's everything all included. Looking pretty good across obviously the roof and everything up the top there. No chips or cracks or anything in the windscreen, which is always a good thing. And like I said, just did give it a quick chamois. There is a few little stone chips and stuff like that across the front of the bonnet. I'll see if I can try and get that on the right angle, so you can see those as well. Let me know if you can't, but there is a few across the front there. We can either get those touched up if it is a concern for you. Otherwise, I'm happy to give it to the guys at the back and get them to give it a polish and see if that'll come up any cleaner. But there you go, you can see a couple of them there. But like I said, going to try and be show you as much as I possibly can. So same thing, just across the plastics there, a couple little marks and stuff like that in the actual plastic itself, just those common ones that you always get across the front bumpers. A little mark there. But again, that is it's always stuff that we can look up getting touched up for you if that's something you want to look at. Again, just a couple of those little stone chips through the side here. Down to the driver's front wheel, so pretty tidy through that one. Can't see any sort of damage or anything like that to this side, to this one. I tilted these wheels out so you can see inside there too, so stacks of tread left in there, and obviously through the suspension and everything as well, through the mud guards, looking pretty tidy. But again, just a few little marks on that quarter panel on the front wheel arch, sorry, and same thing, a few across the front bar here too. Couple little marks. See, some of that's coming out with my fingers, some of it's not. So what I'll do is might see if the guys can have a crack with some polish and see if that might clean up these front bits. But again, that's all stuff we can look at. It's no concerns at all. We can always try and ask the questions for you. Again, couple stone chips and stuff like that across the front there. There is a little hairline marks there. But again, like I said, I'll get the guys to get this front end a polish and see if that cleans it up a bit for you. That's all stuff that we can look at. Again, just these little marks. Very tidy on that wheel as well, which is always a good thing. Again, absolutely stacks of tread left in there too. And of course, another look through the inside. So obviously all our cars, we obviously don't touch anything that's been written off or flood damage or hail damage or anything like that. So look over the top there. And the body lines and everything, so no dents or anything in this one. Just a couple of little stone chips and stuff down the sides here. But again, happy to see I've locked myself out. That's a bit better. So the inside of the door cards looking pretty good. Electric windows obviously the whole way round. Main entryway looking pretty sweet as well. Your cup holders, so one of the few cars that still do the cup holders and everything in there. Aircon vents the whole way through. Very tidy up the top there. So you've got a couple of storage departments, so one in here with the accessory plug, and then one here with all your manuals, your books, everything's all in there as well. So previously was central child safety, so what have you been used to run around from the Queensland government side of things, from the child safety side of things, so you obviously use as a run around car for them. And then if we skip to the service history, the good stuff. Okay, so So first service, pretty much all the services are down near Kingaroy. So first service at only 10,000 Ks at 2018. Next service takes you to 32,000 Ks, 2019. 42,000 Ks, 2019. 52,000 Ks, 2019. So again, all through the same dealer. 89,000 Ks, 2021. 89,000 Ks, 2021, so the same thing, so they would have done the same service there. 2021, 96,000 Ks. So that's here in Cairns. Then 105, 2022. 117, 2023. So that would have been nice. So when they come through and they are due for a service, when we're getting them all reconned and everything like that, we get them done as well. So that would have been the last service with us. So it's not due again until about 127 or June next year. So absolutely stacks left on that one. So really good service history. So pretty tidy through the inside here too. The driver's seats and everything like that. To the back. Rear seats and everything down there as well. So keep cruising around. I'm not tall enough to see up there, but hopefully you can see up there as well. So again, just these little stone chips and stuff through the back. Child lock on the rear door here. Tiny little, faint little mark. I'd say someone's watch or something might have just marked that one. Little USB port hidden just there on the back of that console as well. Got a little argument separator in the middle here for the kids and stuff like that with the cup holders and everything there too. Got a 60-40 split with these guys, so you've got a little handle at the top here. So that'll drop that down. You can either have that lock jack in, so you get that flat platform along with the back. Otherwise, we can kick that forward like that, giving you access into the back seats here too. So these guys can lift up with that one. That little strap, they click into place. That headrest can come off as well. And you've got all the seat belts and everything in the back there. Otherwise, that same strap in the back is going to drop these down and make them flat, just like over there. So really, really awesome little setup depending on how you want the car and everything like that. Clicks down into place and then back up into place. So just with that one lever as well. So really, really nice and easy. Super practical. A couple of lights and stuff in the roof there too. A couple of speakers in the back. Down the rear quarter here. See the fuel inlet there as well. Little mark there. So again, I want to get the guys to give this one a polish and see if that'll clean these up. So not too bad through there. Again, absolutely heaps of tread. Very tidy underneath. Same sort of thing. Across this rear. So rear parking sensors across the back as well. Again, a couple of little marks. We've got that, obviously the tow bar there too. And the spare tire underneath. And what looks like a 7-pin flat plug there too. So opening for the boots just there. A couple tiny little fingernail marks from that that latch. Pretty good through the inside here though. Now something really awesome feature about this one is that we've actually got this little bar on the back here. So you got basically these little tie down points. So they're actually your car seat. So you can basically have car seats in the back here as well as in the middle row there too. So you can put the kids in the back ones. This has actually cost a fair bit of money to get this engineered. So that's all been blue slipped and everything like that. And so basically that you can run the tie down points down to these guys for the car seats to be in the back rows as well. So pretty nifty for them. Actually cost a fair bit of money. So rear tie down points, little accessory plug in the back there too. Bit of storage through the inside there. And like I said, we can obviously lift that one up as well, which I'll do in a second from that other side. Not too bad through here, tiny little marks just there. And again, like I said, if you can't see any of this in the video, just let me know. And I'll try and get some photos through instead. Down the driver's side. Again, little marks. Couple stone chips and stuff still. So again, I want to get the guys to give, because see I was sitting here before and a lot of this is coming off with my fingernail. So these little marks and stuff like that. So I want to get the guys to give it a polish and we'll be able to see exactly what's what and if anything needs to be touched up and that kind of thing as well. So again, same sort of thing, little fingernail marks. So again, child locks on this rear door as well. Electric windows again. Inside. Again, those same ones. See, some of that's water, some of that's coming off. Little tiny stone chips. So I want to get the guys at the back to have a crack, and like I said, be able to show us exactly what's what on that paint side of things. Just keep looking at the driver's side now. Not too bad through here. Little tiny little marks again, I'd say for people just watches and stuff like that. Master controls all here, so all the window controls, central locking, window locks and everything like that there too. See the plastics there, little tiny little marks on the, just from obviously people catching their shoes, jumping in and out. It's obviously the high traffic area of the car. They obviously had a switches or something like that, for like I'd say light bars and those sort of things in there. So again, if you want to put another light bar, you've got the holes there to do so. We've just got the fuel release, bonnet release. I'll pop that in a second because I do want to show you under there as well. Height adjustment here too, so sure people like me can sit there and crank that all the way up like so. So we'll jump in, start it up. That's 3-litre turbo diesel. Straighten up these wheels for you so you can see as well. Turn the radio down. Alright, so only 117,205 kilometres as it sits right now, so no engine lights or dash lights or anything like that. And like I said, not due for another service until about 127,000 kilometres. Headlights are all over on the right hand side. We've got the cruise control and everything on the right here with the steering wheel itself. Volume controls, radio controls, all that kind of stuff, jump between the different stations, that sort of thing, all from the left hand side here of the steering wheel there too. Wipers are all up on the left as well, making it very nice and easy. Mirrors are all up here, so we can jump on the left side of the car, right side of the car, and then you've got a downhill descent, so it's kind of like cruise control for coming down slopes. And traction control, everything's all hidden up behind there as well, behind the steering wheel. A couple blank switches all around the joint, so if you ever want to put more light bars and that kind of thing, you have the room to do so. We've got hazard lights at the top there, nice big touchscreen display with a CD player. Someone's even left a CD, how good is that? What have we got? The Cold Ceremony, beautiful, happy days. So that'll be left in here as well, so a little present for you. Otherwise we've got AM radio, FM radio, obviously that CD, USBs, Bluetooth, music, all that kind of stuff through there as well. So we can jump between, we've got all the auto stuff, you can connect your phone so all the phone calls and everything will come through there too. And like I said, you got that reverse sensor in the back and you got a little reverse camera tucked in there as well. So you can see the back bar. Now there isn't actually a tow bar from what I can find as well, it's just the actual, a tongue, it's just the tow bar itself. Because a lot of people sort of keep those and they're moving on to the next cars, so they keep them when they trade them in. But you can physically see the back bar there too. Once that tongue is in there, once you get one, you'll be able to physically be able to back up to trailers and everything like that because you can actually literally see the tongue itself. Makes life real nice and easy. As soon as we go back to park, it just takes us back to that main menu. Down the bottom here, aircon controls, USB and everything's hidden behind there, so temperatures and where you want the aircon coming out of. More blank switches down the bottom, more accessory plugs and USBs and everything like that too. Plenty of storage through the inside here. Real handbrake, cup holders, storage. Adjustable seat belts, airbags going the whole way across, obviously for the curtain airbags, drop down handles from the whole way, including the driver's side, including the ones on the actual pillars as well. Obviously the mirrors on the inside, sunny hole at the top there too, and same thing, mirrors on this side there too. So close that up. Now I will leave that running for just 2 seconds because I do want to show you another bonnet before we finish up. That's a little blue plate over the back there for that rear parking for those rear seats. Isuzu 3-litre motor. The battery at the side here. Fluids and everything as well, looking very good. So the engine's looking very tidy as well. Firewall. So again guys, thank you for your inquiry, and yeah, can't wait to hear your thoughts soon.